Hi, this is Diana and welcome to my kitchen. As you can see from our chalkboard, we're making a Spanish dish today called Pork Estofado. Except we're changing it a little bit by doubling up on the tomatoes because we want to really bring out the flavor of the pork. Okay, let's get to the ingredients. We have two 28 cans of tomato plus 1 can of water, and we want to puree the tomatoes. Then we have 2 to 3 pounds of pork, which we're going to pepper them right now. I bought this little gadget at Bed Bath & Beyond. Okay, then we have about 6 to 8 garlics and 15 potatoes and 1 can of green beans and 1 onion. Now let's start cutting everything up. Now we have all of our ingredients cut up. We have our garlics chopped, our onions chopped, our potatoes peeled and washed, our meat is cut into about this size, and our tomatoes, you might have noticed that we have a little black stuff on there. Well, that's just some black pepper, and we've also added a little bit of sugar. Now let's go over to the stove and start cooking. Today I'm using a pressure cooker. If you want to use a normal pot, then it will take about 3 to 4 hours to cook. I've added about 3 tablespoons of oil, and I'm going to turn on the stove to high to get it hot. Now that our oil is hot, I'm going to add our garlic in, and we're going to give this about 10 seconds to add some flavor to the oil. Okay, now we're going to start frying our meat. We want to brown it, just brown it on every side. Okay, now that we've browned our meat, we want to make a little room, and we're going to add our onions just enough and just long enough to tenderize them. Stir those onions in. Now that our onions have sauteed, I've decided I want to give this just a little extra kick. So I'm going to add about a cup of wine to this, white wine. Just give it a nice flavor. And we're going to bring this back to a boil. Now that we've brought this back to a boil, we're going to add our tomatoes. We're going to give it a quick stir. We're going to put our lid for our pressure cooker back on, and then check back in about 25 minutes. It's been about 25 minutes and I've released the pressure, and I'm going to check the meat. Okay, it's pretty well done. We want to cook it for another 15 minutes, and then we'll add our potatoes. Okay, it's been 15 minutes again, and I've cut the potatoes in half and added them to the mixture. We'll give it a quick stir, and then we'll put our lid in, back on, and we will cook it again for about another 5 to 10 minutes. Now remember, with potatoes, you want to check it in about 5 minutes because you don't want your potatoes to turn to mush. Now I've released my pressure, and we're going to check the potatoes to see if they're done. Yes, they're nice and firm, but done. Now this is normally when I would add my peas, but my daughter Sonia doesn't like peas, so we're going to serve those on the side. Now let's dish it up. Okay, let's try our pork estofado. So tender, don't even need a knife. Perfect. Hi, this is Diana again, and I hope you enjoy spending time in my kitchen. And I hope you'll try my recipe. Now remember to give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And remember, the recipe will be in the sub bar below.
Okay.
Was that okay?
Bye.
Goodbye.